Hey you guys, this is Kelly Callahan with Spray Tan Class and X-Tan Sunless, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to create the most flawless spray tan for any single person that comes through your door. All right, so today we're going to be talking about Bronzite Sunless Solution line and what this entails and how you can use it to really literally use it for any type of client. Now, Bronzite Sunless Solution line has a methodology to it. Now, we created 3 different types of DHA percentages, light, medium, and dark, and you can use this as a standalone type of product, or if you are the type of artist that really loves different base and bronzers and wants to create a more customized solution for your clients, you can do that by adding additive drops to it. First off, where you would get the solution and where you would actually go to get more information is xtansunless.com. Once you're here, click on wholesale and then go to Bronzite Sunless Solution right over here. This is going to take you to this page. A couple of key things to know about Bronzite Solution is that as of right now, the light, medium, and dark come in the 8-hour version only. This is a brown-based neutral type of solution. We use natural ingredients. It is quick drying and long lasting. It is designed for all skin tones. So anybody that comes through your door, no matter how light or dark they are naturally, they will be able to use this solution and get a really good result with it. All right, so let's talk about the options we have here. We have Bronzite Dark, we have Bronzite Medium, and then we also have Bronzite Light right over here. Now the Bronzite Light comes in a 6%. The Bronzite Medium is in a 9%, and then the Bronzite Dark is in a 12%. You can use 1 to 2 coats for these types of solution, and as long as your client leaves it on for the 8-hour or more mark, rinses off, they will get the appropriate light, medium, or dark tan. Say you wanted to work with different base colors. Then all you would have to do, instead of ordering other different types of solutions or so many different quarts or gallons of anything, you would simply get these additive drops. These additive drops are meant to be used with Bronzite, but you can also use it for the Obsidian line of solution that we have as well. The Bronzite drops are come in 3 different colors. So you can get the violet, red, or green. All right, and so what you would do is you would just choose it right over here. It really allows you as a spray tanning artist to get into the driver's seat when it comes to creating customized solutions. So for training purposes, I'm going to keep it super simple. I'm going to be talking about how you can use this product as a standalone product because it is brown base, it is neutral, so that means it is good for quite literally any person that walks through your door. Or I'm going to also talk about how to go ahead and add in these additives, these droppers right here that you're seeing, so that way you can transition the solution, the Bronzite standalone solution, to a violet base, a red base, or a green based solution. I also want to mention that these additives do not have DHA. They will not make the spray tan darker. All they will do is simply transition the neutral brown base solution into either a violet, red, or green base solution. So that way you can customize this instead of having to purchase so many different products out there. The goal with Bronzite is to minimize how much stock that you have, how much solution you have to be carrying around if you're a mobile spray tanning artist. It will reduce the cost of solution for you, and it will still allow you to have that creativity within you and creating the type of sunless experience that you want to create for your clients. Okay, so this is your guide right here to understanding how to use the drops. So we're working with different skin types, and as you can see right here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 different skin types. When we talk about skin types, we go from lightest to dark. And typically what you want to do whenever you're creating a flawless spray tan for somebody is you want to identify first, just by looking at them and maybe, talking to them a little bit about their skin, on which skin type they are at first. So when somebody comes in, you want to ask them, do you tan easily or do you burn easily? And by that question alone, that should really help you in identifying which skin type your client has. So the fairer that they are, the possibility of them looking unnatural or orange is higher. And so what we want to do as sunless artists is we really want to protect ourselves by easing up on how much DHA we're placing onto the client. So what I would recommend in starting with somebody that is a skin type 1 or 2, you want to go between 6% and 10% at the very darkest. That is not to say that at some point you can't go to 11 or 12 or higher, but in the very beginning of working with somebody, you don't want them to look super unnatural or orange, right? So what we want to do is if they wanted a light tan, go with a 6%. If they wanted something more in the middle, you'd go with a 7, 8, or 9. If they wanted something a little bit darker, then go with the 10%. Always write down what you do in your booking system or wherever you're organizing your clients. And that way, next time they come in, you can go lighter, darker, or you can stay the same exact DHA percentage, okay? Now working with skin type 3 and 4, these people are very, very easy to work with. A lot of the times it would be very difficult for them to pull orange. However, I have seen this happen before. So to be safe, it would be good to stay within a 6 and 12% of DHA. If they wanted a light color, I would just do a 6%. If they wanted something medium, I would do a 9%. If they wanted something dark, then do a 12%. That would be the safest recommendation. And like I said earlier, if you wanted to give them a darker color next time, you can inch out to like the 13%, the 14%. That is not going to be a problem. But I always say go lighter the first time and then inch your way to the darkness, because the last thing that you want is to have your client look unnatural or orange and then them never come back to you. Then here at the very end, we have skin type 5 and skin type 6. My recommendation for you, if they wanted a light tan, would be staying within around a 9%. And if they wanted something, more medium, maybe 11 or 12%. And then if they really wanted a dark tan, then going a 14% with this type of client. All right, so let's talk about the drops. My recommendation for you is if you wanted to use the drops in the most simple fashion, it is to use the green drops for people who are skin type 1 or skin type 2. These people are considered to have cool undertones, and typically they burn easier than any of the other skin types that you see on here. You would use 1 to 2 full droppers, and don't be scared because when you open up these droppers, they look like literal just green. There's no any brown bronzer, there's nothing like that in there. It's just pure green. So what you want to do is for every 4 ounces of the Bronzite solution that you use, you can use 1 to 2 jade green drops within that solution to create a green based solution. This is going to counteract with the color in their skin to create a more natural type of tan. And tell this to your client. Get them excited about using different types of bronzers and let them know you're really customizing this experience for them. They're going to absolutely love it. If you decide to use drops within your solution, make sure that you also notate this in the account. And if they love it, then keep on doing it. Now for the violet drops, these are a little bit more, I would say, universal. So you can really use this for almost any type of skin type. But what I would recommend using them for is skin type 3 and 4. These are considered to be your warm undertone type of clients, and they either rarely or on occasion burn, but sometimes they tan or they tan often. So asking those questions about their skin, whether they tan or burn naturally, is really important so you can identify what type of client this is. Now, for these types of clients, you can use the Amethyst Violet Drops, 1 to 2 full droppers per 4-ounce solution, and you are good to go. One thing I want to mention, and what somebody asked me, Simona, I believe, is who asked me, she wanted to know how she would store this product. Now, if you're customizing like this and you're using the violet drops for a client and you didn't use all of that solution, don't pour it back into your original cup. Because if you pour that back into the Bronzite quart or gallon that you ordered, it's going to create a different formulation essentially. So what you want to do is actually have this labeled as Bronzite medium with violet drops, for example. Put it in an airtight container and use this for the next client that you would use this on. Now let's talk about our red drops. The ruby red drops are meant for skin type 5 and skin type 6. Although again, this is a little bit more universal. You can use it for other types of skin, but generally speaking, this is going to be really good for your darker clients. These clients are known to have neutral undertones, so having that red is really going to allow their skin to glow and pop. What you want to do is get 1 to 2 full droppers of this, put it in the medium to dark solution that you're going to use, and then go ahead and spray your client as you normally would. So I hope that this has helped you understand the logistics of how to really use these drops. and how to use Bronzite by itself as well. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. You can reach out at any point in time, info@spraytanclass.com. I'm happy to help you. And you can also save this right here and post it somewhere. Post it wherever you're doing your mixing of solutions or pouring your solutions or getting your solutions ready for your clients. Thank you so much. Again, if you guys want to order this, go to xtansunless.com to order.